guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am Tammy and I apologize for being a little late. About 17 minutes for that fact. But as you saw in my last short, I was mowing the lawn and then I needed to eat, of course. Eating is good. And so, yeah, now we're in the stream and we are going to do probably some questing, maybe some other stuff, not sure exactly what. Let's see, I need social first. Okay, time to get rid of all these that don't have anything in them. And my lovely hubby is in the chat. I think. If he is, we... Actually, you know what we could do tonight? I could go ahead and go get all of the... Because I don't have the last one, but all of the companions.
All the what?
I could go work on all the companions.
Okay.
We could do that.
Yeah, we could. I could take you to them.
Because I don't have any of the companion... And let's start from the end. Let's start at the bottom. And of course... Hang on, guys. Alright, we're back. And to quote Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yes. Let me guess, you're gonna quote Lion King now and say dangerous your middle name.
No.
No?
Okay, so I guess the first person you want to try to earn is Sharp
Last
as
one.
Night. And
yes. Oh, poor horsey.
yeah. I've got to get out of the way of being attacked from stupid wolves.
And then you're gonna group us up, or do I group us up?
I will group up here just momentarily, okay? Social...
Alright. Now we gotta go find Sharpest Night.
Yep.
Or is that in Southern Elsewhere?
No.
Okay, then I'm not gonna follow you until you get where we need to be, and then I'll go ahead and... No, that's in the new place, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
traveling there right now.
Alright. Let me know when you get there and I'll travel to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, when I do the quest, I do the full quest.
I know.
Okay. Hey, Beast! How are you?
Okay. I am at area.
I don't have my contacts in tonight because I had to get a shower with my...
Fate
You did.
needs you, Proxy.
Tim, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Right where? Oh, okay. Hi.
At a,
Which way are we going? He says hi, Tim.
Hello.
I would love to go to a wrestling match, but just like with a concert, I don't think my anxiety would let me be. Where are we
First
going?
of all, can you go to your collections?
Go to collections. Okay.
Yep.
Collections. Go to...
You're gonna go.
Allies?
Yep. Companions.
Okay.
And click on Sharpest Knight. You should be able to pull up his mission that way.
I cannot pull... I can't... It says it's not collected, so I can't... on any of my characters. So I can't...
Okay,
I can't do
hold
anything.
on then. I'll be right back, group.
Sorry. What are you doing?
I had to switch characters.
Oh. That is interesting face makeup. Perfect for Halloween, definitely.
Hi.
Oh, for stream?
Hmm?
Is that what you're talking about? For stream?
No, not
No,
for stream.
for Beeves. Beeves
Oh,
is talking
okay.
to me. He asked how it went last night, so... I'm asking... Okay. Yeah, it went pretty good-ish. I mean... David got irritated, but, I mean, what else is new, honestly? I love you, David. But, yeah, other than that, I ended up switching games because of a lot of the cheaters and stuff like that, so I did some Harry Potter. Ooh.
Loading.
What the? Are they using these for food? Is that why he's chopping it up? Are these bugs cannibals? Because it looks like he's feeding it to the other bugs.
I don't know.
Oh, did ya? Yeah, I haven't got past Oh, I got a lead from a chest that somebody left behind.
Nice. Okay. Be there in just a second.
Okay.
I had to get one. I had to get on one that I didn't have him collected.
Oh. Which character are you using?
I'm using I Tickle Fat Kids.
Why did you choose that name again?
Because it's hilarious.
And yet you seem very docile about it.
Because I am. Okay, so we need to go over here.
Hey, Tim, hold on. This is the one I'm talking about. This area here. He's
Oh, the
chopping.
Quamas?
He's chopping up the bugs. Like this thing here, he's chopping up with it being dead, and it looks like he's feeding it to them. The ones in the
Probably.
cage. Are they cannibals?
Yeah. Gotta
Alright,
get
so
that
where are we
food
going?
buff going. Down through here.
I don't know if I have a food buff on or not. I don't want to go look.
Hands off, or I will gut you like the rest. What?
Yo,
Never
dude.
seen an assassin get put out of work before?
Of course I have.
You? You're not one of these third-rate assassins, I can tell. But if you or anyone else puts a hand on me, I'm answering with my axes.
You talking to somebody
What
right here?
is going on here?
I've been cutting down these mercenaries for the better part of the day. I'm guessing my target knows I'm on to her and has started sending them my way. My associate, Harn Orenvi, might know something about it, but I can't bring this heat to him.
Do you know someone to relay a message?
More like gather information. And if you're offering, I can pay you. Harn usually holds court at the Outlaw's Refuge. He'll be the only one there with bodyguards. Ask him if Raynilla Treveri's been through recently. Got it?
I'll ask Harn Overi about Raylina for you.
Fair warning. Harn might ask you for a favor in return for information. I can
Okay.
pay you back, but you don't get paid until I get paid, and I don't get paid until I find Raynilla. Make sure you get something good. I'll find you after you're done.
I do have some questions.
Well, make it quick, before more of those mercenaries decide to show up. I just can't figure out where I slipped up. Raynilla shouldn't know I was after her. My catches never knew.
Catches?
Targets. Bounties. Got fishing on the mind, I suppose. I was planning a trip when I got put on this job. High priority, and the pay was nothing I could pass up. Lucky for the fish.
Why are you after Raylina? What did you do? What do you do, and what does she do?
I'm a mercenary, bounty hunter, assassin, whatever gets me paid. Raynilla stole something. Was told I'd know it when I saw it. Research notes to try and gain favor with some rival Telvanni magister, maybe. Tale as old as time in these parts.
Tale as old as time. Okay. Does that mean the client is a Telvanni magister?
I think so. I don't know. I
How
was
do you
handed the
not
job
know?
by my job broker. He let slip that Raynilla used to work for the client, but I didn't stick around to hear much else.
You didn't bother to ask for details.
It is a time-sensitive job, and I was told to stop Raynilla at any cost. Thought it'd be better to get on her trail sooner rather than later. I don't need to know all the fancy details and motivations. I just need to know enough to get paid.
And you said I can find Harvin or Venny in the Outlaw's Refuge. Is he a thief?
He's one of Necrom's only crime lords. Big fish in a small pond, and he knows everybody, so I am certain he knows Raynilla. I've worked for him before. We're not on bad terms, but I wouldn't go to him if I had any other choice.
Why not?
He's chatty. Too friendly for my taste. Lures people in just so he can get them under his thumb and in his debt. Last time we did business, we didn't see eye to eye on something. Let's leave it at that.
And what is your story?
What? My story? I tell you to make it quick, and that's what you decide to ask me. Try again, or get moving.
Goodbye.
And listen, don't mention me to Han. It probably won't do you any favors.
Okay, so let me go into my journal, quests, and then I need to look for the double edge. Alright, so I guess we gotta go this way. Itch.
Yep.
At least I know where the Outlaw Refuge is at, and I can sell some stuff over here. Because I've got some stuff that needs to be sold or laundered.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers. They're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my counsel.
I'll just
Your face isn't
take care of this
familiar to
first.
me, but I'd know that look anywhere.
Yeah.
You want something from me. Information, probably. Well, what is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for Raylana Trevani.
Raynilla Treviri.
Okay.
Really? I may know something about her. Perhaps you can enlighten me on why it is you're seeking her.
My business with Raylana is personal.
All right, don't get so touchy, Fla. Raynilla was through recently. I can tell you what I know, but not without a favor in return. Why don't you deliver these red flowers I just gathered to some dear friends of mine?
Delivering flowers? I can do that.
Braylin Ardus and Menradius Cortin will be my recipients. Braylin likes to shoot dice outside the palace. Cortin should be hawking his wares by the fountain. Meet me at the tavern when you're done, and I'll tell you where you might find Raynilla.
I'll deliver these flowers and then meet you at the tavern.
Braylin and Cortin shouldn't give you any trouble, and if they bother you with questions, just remember not to give them anything for free.
Why exactly do you need me to deliver these flowers?
I don't, Fla. Not really. But I don't do anything for free. Can you imagine the damage that would do to my reputation? You want something from me. I want to have some fun. This way, we both end up happy.
And are the flowers some kind of message, aren't they?
I do love your little questions, but if we keep going on like this, those flowers will wilt before they reach their intended recipients. Let's just say they serve as a reminder that I have them in my thoughts. Now, run along, will you?
Fine, I'll deliver your flowers.
Be quick about it. Meet me at the tavern when you're done.
So, I need to come here.
So good.
Wait, that's a guild trader. Where is the freaking money launderer? Over here, Tim, do you know?
No.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait then.
I've got something for you.
What? What do you mean?
I've got more skulls for you.
Can we wait for that?
Yeah.
I've got plenty.
Try Corton's astounding Are you here to try Corton's cordial? The new improved formula with half the bitterness and twice the benefits? One sip will get you hooked. Guaranteed.
I've been asked to give these to you.
For me? Is it from... Oh no.
Goodbye.
I need more time. Please, the cordial will catch on, I promise.
Apparently it's a reminder that you owe debt. That sounds fun.
Please stop yelling at me.
I detest this city. Everyone changes their
Face it,
routines with
Braylon.
Ghost's requests.
Luck's just not with you today.
Shut it, Frawl.
Know when to quit, lady.
Interested in a game of dice, my dear? Or perhaps you want to buy me a drink?
Braylon Artis, I have a delivery
For me? You charmer. What's the occasion? If you're in such a generous mood, the evening could be ours to spend however we choose.
Actually, they're from Harvin Orvelli.
You horrible fetcher. I can't believe you delivered Han's message. Leave me alone. I have to figure out how I'm going to get him out of my hair.
What is the significance of the flower?
Its significance is that Han Orenvi is a double-dealing, dishonest, conniving swit. I'll give him what he's asking for, and a piece of my mind with it.
What do you owe him? Do you owe him money?
I'm not stupid enough to get myself into debt to Han Orenvi, you fetcher. He's blackmailing me for... never mind what it's for. Get out of my face, now!
Alright, fine.
That odious, oily bastard! I wish someone would claw out his other eye.
Okay, so... confused on where I need to go. There we go. Tim, you're at the tavern already, aren't you?
No.
No? That's not the tavern right there. Gotta go up a little bit. No. No. Down, perhaps? Yes. Oof.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
There's the tavern.
You can't just go making claims about this cordial, Menradius. It has to actually work.
I'll try using columbine flowers in the next batch. I'll just need to find a steady supply. You'll get a return on your investment soon, Harn. I promise.
Well, if it isn't my flower Fla. Back, and right quick. Braylon sent me a piece of her mind. It got here just before you did, along with
I'm
the
just waiting
information
on
I
you.
wanted from her.
You're what?
I ought to be
Said I'm
careful
waiting on
with
you.
The last time I had someone so efficient working for me, I lost my eye.
I delivered your flowers. What can you tell me about Raylana?
Keep your voice down, all right? Raynilla was through recently. She sought out Deredrian, a fence who specializes in moving specialty items.
And where can I find Dedrion?
She keeps a room at the Palace View Apartments just around the corner. But do be careful. Deredrian and Raynilla fell out some time ago, and they might not appreciate you dredging that bad blood between them.
Thanks for the information. I'll seek her out.
If you have further business with me, get right to it. If you don't, you're blocking my view.
What happened to your eye?
This. I got too chummy with a certain Argonian associate of mine. All I did was put a hand on his shoulder to get his attention. Apparently, it was the wrong move. He let me know with a nasty swipe of his claws.
He attacked you for touching him.
Can't say I blame him. I've attacked people for far less. I haven't seen this associate of mine for quite some time. Pity. I'd like to thank him properly for what he did.
Thank him properly. Yeah, okay, you mean kill him.
No, just thank him. This scar gives me a subtle air of menace that has done wonders for my business. I don't hold it against him. But the same can't be said for my bodyguards. So I suppose it's for the best that he keeps his distance.
Bye. Time to go to the he said that she is in the apartments around the corner.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Apartments around the corner.
Good boots or a heavy cloak. It gets cold up north.
Finest quality merchandise.
Doesn't even know where their bones are.
Not there, definitely. Ooh, lore book. Tim, are you right behind me?
No.
Where are you at?
I'm in the next phase of the journey. I'm just over here waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, told you I'd find you. Raynilla was here, hmm? Let's have a look around. Looks like debt collection notices. Not helpful to us. Is this Doredrian's place? Seems like a wanted woman, whoever she is. Ugh, rot meth. Makes me wish I was born without nostrils. Can't understand how anyone drinks the stuff. Let me see that letter. So, Raynilla came by, pestering this Doredrian for help. Why?
Doredrian is a fence who moves specialty items. Harren said she and Brilana used to be friends.
Great. Well, maybe they patched things up and Doredrian went to go help her. Though that doesn't explain why she'd leave behind a note that says exactly where she's gone. Especially if she's trying to hide from this reformer that Raynilla mentioned.
Is the reformer the one who hired you from Raylena then?
Maybe. My job broker told me to track down Raynilla and take back what she stole for an important client. He didn't give other details, and that's usually fine with me. No memory of my past makes no answers an easy pill for me to swallow.
No memories of your past? You have amnesia?
I woke up a few years back in the middle of Valenwood with a nasty headache and no memory except my name. But that doesn't have anything to do with the job. Let's get to that campsite. I'll scout ahead and see if we can take Raynilla by surprise.
All right, I'll meet you at Raylena's campsite.
Great. If all goes well, then we can both get paid and go our separate ways, I guess.
Can I ask you more about your amnesia?
I already told you most everything I know. I came to in Valenwood, middle of nowhere, blood on my claws. Someone was screaming. Didn't see who. My head felt like it was split in half, so they got away.
Then what happened?
Well, I was in the middle of the forest. Had to hunt and track so I didn't starve to death. At one point, I started heading towards this huge tree in the distance. Eldenroot. Civilization. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just stayed in the woods.
Did you try and find out information on where you might have come from?
Sure, a bit. Look, I didn't know if I'd killed someone or someone had tried to kill me. I kept my head down, took any job to get by, and now I guess I'm here.
You aren't curious about who you were before? Someone could be looking for you.
If someone somewhere cares I'm gone, they're keeping awfully quiet about it. Either nobody misses me enough to go looking for me, or I was a loner before, just like I'm a loner now. I'm not trying to find answers on my past. You shouldn't either.
Let's head to the campsite then.
Meet you there. And don't go blundering in without me.
Aw, blundering in? Really? Me? Never. Not. You guys know me by now. I'm a run into danger before I go ahead and even think about what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm probably gonna get killed doing this. But I'm gonna jump down like this. Alright, Tim. How do I get out of this forgotten
Are you needing to
maze?
follow what? Are you
Fate
following where I'm
needs
at?
you, Proxy.
I'm trying to, but...
Just travel to me.
Oh, there's a way shrine nearby?
Yeah.
Social.
Because he's telling you to meet up with them somewhere, right?
At the campfire, at the campsite.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, waiting for you.
Hey.
Because I'm such a sweet person.
Always. I think you just got me a new way shrine too. From the looks of it. Hello.
Hey,
Yeah, there
Merc,
he is right there.
over here.
Mm-hmm.
I scouted ahead. That campsite is crawling with the mercenaries that attacked me. Seems like they're searching or waiting for something. But that got me thinking. Why would those mercenaries be after both me and Raynilla?
I thought she said she was the one sending them after you.
I thought about that on the way over, too. If Raynilla could afford to hire mercenaries, she wouldn't be desperate for Deredrian's help like she was in that note we found, right? Something else is going on here. That
What'd she do?
campsite is the only lead we have on finding Raynilla. If we can get there, maybe we can find something to keep us on her trail. I'm not used to looking out for others. Can you handle yourself if we run into trouble?
I can handle myself in a fight. Let's go. Are you already over there?
Yeah.
Did you already kill everyone?
No.
This one was dead when we got here, right? Check around. Maybe we'll find something useful. Wait. Those lanterns. This is Raynilla's signal? I think I've seen it before.
Okay. I gotta search her camp a little more. Power sack. I already took it, so I'll give it to you later. Okay. Why are you crackling like that?
Mm-hmm.
So why are you crackling like that?
Look, someone
mean,
left a
crackling?
trail. Crouch down and you'll see it.
Ha.
From the tracks, it looks like 2 fleeing, 2 in pursuit. They couldn't have gone too far.
He does kind of sound like William Shatner.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Rhaenyra and one other got away, got rid of her tail, and managed to hide her prince from here with magic. Well, if Deredrian came here to help Rhaenyra, it doesn't seem like she did a very good job. And no other sign of Rhaenyra or the one she was traveling with. What are those notes? What did you find out?
That Jedrian betrayed Rhaenyra. She sold her out to the Reformer and led the mercenaries to the campsite.
Right. She threw in with the Reformer, who told her to prioritize my capture over Rhaenyra's? What? And he's the one who hired me, without knowing it? This is the last time I ever find work through a job broker.
And you really don't know what you were hired to take back from Rhaenyra?
No, but we can piece it together. The Finns moving specialty items, the 2 lantern signal, the list of operatives, this person called Dim, who the Reformer wants back alive. Rhaenyra isn't traveling alone with some trinket. She's freeing a slave.
Then why is the Reformer after you too?
I don't want to think about that right now. This can't be all there is. There has to be someone who can give us answers. There was another name I saw, Mevi, in Ald Isra, right? That's not far. If we can find her, maybe she could tell us more.
Then let's find her.
I'll meet you there. I just need a minute.
Timothy, are you coming?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't move that fast. Now, do I?
I'm just walking.
Well, I've run into people, so... Stop me from doing that. Fine, I'll eat you.
What?
What do you mean, what? Is Angela hollering at you or something?
No.
To the side!
Hmm.
I'm gonna end up turning human here in a minute. Unless that
Next place
glitch
we
is
have to
still
go.
happening. Well, at least I'm human. So I don't get in trouble when I go into a town or something. Right?
Right.
See that? 2 lanterns. That's got to be Mevi.
Sharp as night? By Azura, after all these years, is it really you?
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
I don't know you, and I've never met Sharp. But the way my Raynilla spoke of him, I'd recognize him anywhere. Are you one of her connections? Have you been watching over him all this time? Did he finally remember Raynilla?
I'm helping Sharp, but we only just met. He remembers nothing of his life before a few years ago.
The Reformer uses experimental magic on his slaves. Raynilla didn't understand the process, and when she excised it from Sharp to free him, it tore something from him. His memories, she thought. Raynilla never forgave herself for what happened.
Where is she now? We have reason to believe she's in danger.
She put herself on assignment. She's freeing another from the Reformer. I haven't heard from her, but that's how these things often go. Forgive me, it's only just occurred to me, but if Sharp has no memories of Raynilla, how did you find me?
Darian betrayed Raynilla to work for the Reformer. We found these notes on his mercenaries.
What? Deredrian? No, Raynilla needed her help to find the smugglers' tunnels in Gorn. She'd arranged for a boat to take them to safety. If it's just the 2 of them in those tunnels, I need to get to her. Please, can you help?
Well, we can head to Gorn and find Raynilla.
You 2 go on ahead. I need to gather Raynilla's research and prepare to travel light for a while.
That's where I'm at now.
We always knew this day might come.
As you can travel to
Thankfully,
me.
we always tried to remain ready for just such an occasion.
Sharp and I have some questions for you first.
I can spare a moment to tell you what I know. But after, we really should get moving to Gorn.
Who is Raynilla to you?
She is my wife. Sharp is the reason we met, actually. She needed forged documents for his new identity. I'd never done anything like that before, but she convinced me. Pity he didn't get to use the forgeries. But some good came of it, at least.
Is it true she used to work for the Reformer?
It is. She told me he had ambitious ideals that challenged the traditions of House Telvanni. But when she witnessed the cost of those ideals firsthand, she had a change of heart. Breaking ties wasn't enough. She started freeing his slaves.
Do you still help Raynilla with her operation?
When she lets me. I'm skilled in forgeries and logistics, but I've never done field work, not like her. It's dangerous work and, well, she's always been very protective of me.
So she works alone?
She has an informal web of operatives across Tamriel focused on freeing slaves. She relies heavily on favors and appealing to people's better nature. It's a struggle, to be sure. I think Raynilla takes on a lot more than she can bear.
What can you tell us about Sharp's past?
Raynilla can tell you more when we find her. The way she speaks of him, it's like she's worrying after an old friend. She liked to imagine that he ended up living a peaceful life as a fisherman somewhere.
Where did Raynilla lose track of Sharp exactly?
He was feral when she excised him from the Reformer's control. She had no choice but to subdue him. She delivered him to Deredrian at an old safe site in Valenwood. He was supposed to go to Blackmarsh from there, but things didn't go as planned.
What happened?
Deredrian put a hand on Sharp to shake him awake, and he nearly clawed her face off. She said she barely escaped with her life. I can't blame Sharp, and Raynilla felt the same. He must have reacted in fear, that's all.
Did Deredrian keep helping Raynilla
No.
after that?
Deredrian was furious. Rhaenyra didn't know such a thing would happen, but that didn't seem to matter to Deredrian. She had complained that Rhaenyra wasn't paying her enough anyway. I'm just sad it ended this way for her. He's a rich and powerful Telvanni Magister who hides behind his moniker and keeps the particulars of his research close to his chest. He practices horrible experiments on his slaves. Somehow, he thinks his work is going to end slavery in Tamriel.
How would he do that?
Rhaenyra says he uses some experimental metal to create a sort of link between him and his subjects. I've blocked out most of the details, but I do know that Sharp was the Reformer's favorite.
That explains why he's so desperate to capture Sharp again.
Sharp's resistance always captivated the Reformer. It was as if perfecting that link and conquering Sharp's will was his greatest trial.
And severing that link is why Sharp lost his memories.
Precisely. After that happened to Sharp, Rhaenyra studied the vile process and learned how to safely deattune those freed after him. She'll be thrilled to see him again. I just know it. She might even know how to restore his memories.
Okay.
Sharp, Rhaenyra would say that you're under no obligation to help, but please.
I'm on my way. Where are the smugglers' tunnels you mentioned?
I think there's a secret entrance in the southwest tunnels. I'll follow shortly. Please, hurry.
You said I just traveled to you?
Mm-hmm.
You're at the Way Shrine then?
Yeah. Should be standing right about here.
You're here after all. I was about to reel in this piece of my past without you. I thought maybe you decided to move on.
Why did you think that?
This is far beyond what I hired you for, isn't it? Maybe you're like me and you never pass up a payday. But I probably wouldn't even have stopped to help someone like me in the first place.
Well, I'm here. Are you ready to find Rhaenyra?
Gorn is packed to the brim with mad wizards. Doesn't make it too different from the rest of the peninsula, but I've heard worse things have moved in recently. I guess what I'm saying is I'll watch your back in there so long as you're watching mine.
Let's go and find Rhaenyra. Alright, so... where are we going? Up here.
Do not waver.
Am I following you?
Yep.
Those things will pack a punch, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Thanks. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. There you go, good boy.
Hee hee hee.
Seriously? Somebody killed him for us? Take it we go up these stairs?
Yep.
I shall take your arm as a keepsake.
Oh, you had to, didn't you?
Me?
No golden saint escapes.
You talking about me?
No, some enemies dropped on my head.
Oh. Well, I've got more right here, so.
Yeah, this is,
I think my food buff wore off.
The dark seducers will perish!
That is a problem.
no, it ain't.
No?
I'll stop your fate!
Oh, asshole.
You will not stand in our way. You're done, mortal. This is gonna hurt.
Where are you? Where's he at? There he is. Come here. There we go.
Did you gain a skill point?
No, not yet, not yet. But I was saying there we go because I finally got in charge of my wolf. Okay, so which way? Since you've done this
Gotta
quest
go into
before.
this. Gotta go
Alright,
into this house up
let
here.
me feed. Let me feed. Which house? Where?
Up here. I'm over here.
Well, I'm in the fight.
I'm gonna go back over to this house up in here.
Let me feed. I lost track of you, so when you said over here. Okay. Now where are we going? Follow this?
No.
No?
The place that you're gonna follow is,
Behind
backwards. Mm-hmm. Up in here.
Okay. I'm gonna be turning human
They're
here in a
going-
minute.
The Gorn Estate.
Yep, there's my human form. Are you gonna wait for me, or are you just gonna be like, thank you? What the heck? Oh. I mean, if you want to do this together, you kind of have to wait for me, don't you think?
Yeah. Gotta go down the stairs.
And remember, I want to explore, so... absolutely love that.
I haven't moved anywhere.
You're right in front of me now. I just ran to you.
Okay.
Because you
We
kept
go this
moving
way.
forward. It's very hot.
I know. It's hot in here too.
Ugh, I won't let you take her back.
They've got a corner. Hey, Fetcher, looking for me?
Shaw, help us, please.
Renilla went through that door. She looked hurt. Bad.
Damn it all.
What?
Hiccups.
Sharp, please. Help her.
Kaj Kujay? What are you doing here?
What did you just call me?
Renilla, I'm here. Just stay still.
You're Sharp's friend? I had feared he spent all those years alone. But he found someone. He found you. His sister, Dimike. So close to freedom. Promise you'll help her. Take her the rest of the way, please. Help her.
Can we help you first?
Too late for me. Deredrian and those mercenaries made sure of that. I never wanted my Mevi to get caught up in all this. To have to run forever from the Reformer. And the others. He'll never stop until Sharp is his again.
Can the Reformer be stopped?
I didn't have time. There's so much I could have done. I just couldn't do it on my own. Sharp looks strong, healthy. I'm sorry. So sorry. But glad to see him one last time.
Renilla, stay with me, love. Please. Renilla.
Raynilla. She can't be gone. She fought so hard to protect me. What am I going to do? We were supposed to have help. I thought maybe you and Sharp, but I can see it in his eyes. He doesn't remember me, does he? He doesn't remember anything.
What did you call him when you saw him?
Kaj Kujay. Elder brother. It's what I always called him. Raynilla didn't know how to properly excise him from the Reformer's attunement back then. Like the others. Like me.
Your Sharp sister?
Deeknujay. His little sister. I don't think we had the same parents, but that was what he called me. He was there from the day I hatched. He always said he would come back for me. Help me escape. I'd given up all hope.
Where was Raynilla planning to take you?
I don't know. She said something about a safe house in Silent Mire, but our final destination was somewhere deep in Black Marsh. We barely escaped Deredrian. And now Raynilla's gone. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We'll figure something out.
We were too late. I thought something might come back to me seeing Raynilla. She knew me. And now she's just gone.
Dimike remembers you. She said she's your sister. Apparently you grew up together.
I don't feel any memories stirring when I look at her either. Just nothing. I gave up on finding answers about my past a long time ago. I don't understand why this had to happen now.
Are you gonna help her?
Help her? I'm a mercenary. I don't know how to look out for someone like her. And if this reformer is as powerful and dangerous as everyone said, there's not a place in Tamriel that is going to be safe for her anyway.
But the reformer's after you, too.
He's more than after me. He's obsessed with me. But that I can do something about. If I could just track him down. That's what I have to do. Find the reformer and be his end. But you heard Raynilla. If I try to do it alone, I'll end up like her.
Are you asking for my help?
Going after the reformer is a different job for a different day. Hunting my hunter is going to take time and patience. For now, take your payment, and if you'd like me watching your back wherever you're headed next, send for me. I'll be there.
Dimike, Raynilla got you this far. I'll take you the rest of the way. And then I'm never coming back to Morrowind.
Where are you taking us?
You've made your path clear, Sharp. If you fail at taking out the Reformer and fall under his control again, it's better if you don't know.
Sharp, please come with us. You don't have to be alone.
I'm not going to be alone, and I'm not going to fail.
Do what, Tim?
So now you have Sharper's Knights as a companion.
Yep. So now I just...
Angelie would just...
Hold on.
Equip them.
Companion. Nope. Collectibles. Collections. Allies. Companions.
Let's get it done. What do you need? Sure. I'll do my best to let you know if we pass something worth looting or collecting. Always stuns me how often people leave perfectly good resources just lying around. Especially if you can use it to craft something useful, like poison. Let's hear it.
Oh, so he likes it when you make poisons.
He also likes it when you fix your armor.
Okay.
Revive someone. Fishing.
Oh, he likes it when I fish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so how do I get out of here?
Through this door right here.
Because I can't get out either way. Damn it. Alright. You're already out?
Mm-hmm.
Social. Group. Current
This
group.
one's mine.
Travel to player.
That works too.
Alright. Now where'd you go?
Give him a fight.
And where do I go from here?
Why does the Master favor filth with the Dark Seducers?
Alright, so I actually... Wait, I have Bastion? When did I get Bastion?
What's new?
When did I get him?
You've had Bastion on your other character. You haven't put him on that one yet.
Yeah, I have him now.
I don't know.
Did you need something?
When did I pick up him?
I don't know.
Okay, so I need to actually put quick as night. Okay, so remind me, I go to collections.
Blackwood.
Collections. Allies, companions. Assign. There.
They made their choices. So be it. For glory!
Okay. Ember in door to drudge thing, what you call it.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to go options, locations. Where is she? High Isle. Right?
For who? Ember?
Yes. There we go.
Yes, Ember's High Isle.
Ah, damn it.
Who are you to ensnare the Lord Warden of Coldwater?
Somehow I had people attack me, so now I gotta go. Alright. 700 and something gold I really don't have. Ish on me. I mean, I've got almost like $1 million in the bank.
Get away from me, stupid thing!
Yeah.
Is it gone? I'm not going anywhere near that place. I'm too old to go looking for excitement and too young to risk my life carelessly. Go to Tor Dreyok
I'm
if you
curious to
wish.
see who they're going to
Don't
bring.
say I
What
didn't
kind
warn
of
you.
characters they're going to bring out next?
Well, they do have one more on there that I haven't gotten. It said not collected.
Yeah,
So-
I don't have him either.
So they haven't brought him out yet? Or we just
Oh,
haven't gotten him?
he's out. I just haven't got to him.
Oh. So we'll deal with that later. Right now I'm doing Ember.
Yeah.
Get back here, you stupid thing!
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like someone who's good at cleaning up messes. I've got a big one for you, if you're up for it. I'd pay you for your time, but I need someone quick on their feet. This mess is turning into a crisis.
What's going on?
I was experimenting with a spell while my mentor, Magister Iren, was away, but the magic went awry. If it doesn't
course
get
it
dealt
did.
with, it's going to spread beyond this area and harm a bunch of innocent people. I can't fix it on my own. So I need to develop a counterspell. But first, their protective wards around the area need to be restored by someone other than myself, so I don't taint the magic. That's where you come in. Like I said, if you help, I can pay.
I'll help
Hold
you
still.
reset them.
You'll need this unless you want to spend the next few hours as a sheep. Not as glamorous as it sounds. And here, take these crystals. You'll need them to restore the wards. The first one is in the meadow just up the hill to the north.
What would these words
Mostly
normally do?
they serve to keep errant magic inside Tordryak's boundaries. You know, the standard 3 points of protection thing. Unfortunately, my spell kicked those wards in the teeth. They're not protecting anything now. The name's Ember. Well, technically it's a nickname, but it's all I use. I'm Magister Iren's apprentice. I think he regrets taking me on sometimes, but he's got a big heart. He saw that I had no formal training and told me to come here to learn. This is Tor Dreyok. There's a big wizard's tower. You can't miss it. I've been living there with Magister Iren, plus a few people who keep up the grounds and the tower itself. All of whom have been affected by my spell, I'd guess. The spell I created has my magical mark on it, if that makes sense. There are certain types of magic that can be affected by their creator, intentionally or not. Messing with forces already attuned to you can have unpredictable results.
Alright. Back to journal. Quests. Alright. What was this one called?
Tower full of trouble.
Tower full of trouble? Somehow, there it is. Okay. Alright, so now ward in the glade over here.
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
What is it, this thing? Okay, where is it? Tim?
I'm coming.
Supposed to be right along here.
It's right here.
Right where? This thing?
Yep.
Okay, you did it, so it's already allowed me or finished. So now we need to.
What do you think you'll make with that?
The ward in the cave. But I have to be near you when you do the quest
Alright.
for it to count. Why isn't it letting me do it?
I don't know.
You know, it says I should already have them.
Really?
Yeah, it actually... That's probably why. Because it says I've collected Bastion, Ember, Isabel, Miri, and Sharp as Night.
Yeah.
There's Isabel. I can actually assign them.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that's probably why I can't do the quest. Because I've technically already got her. Because look.
Ugh, stupid moats.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
You still have to do the main quest in order to assign them.
Okay, hold on just a second because I want to check something. It says I have Bastion already. Then why can I summon Isabel? Oh, I
think
can't.
No, you can't summon her.
I know my rogue spell is to blame for
Somehow
most
I
of the
already did
weirdness happening
Bastions.
around Tordreok, but it almost seems like these damned moats are becoming dangerous. They're doing more than just
We're
mischievous
doing
magic.
Ember's quest, and then we'll go ahead and go do
I
Isabel's.
need to figure this out. I'm
Okay.
not sure. The moats aren't new. They're always hanging around Tordreok. I think they're drawn to places like this. But there was nothing in my spell that should have made them act malevolent. And there are a lot more around than usual. Yes, I can make traps to contain them, but I'm still worried about their behavior. While I work on the traps, could you head into the tower and look to Magister Iren's things? He might have a book with more information about the moats.
I'll go.
See if you can find anything in the tower about the moats. I'll meet you there and start on the traps.
This is ridiculous. I knew Magister Iren should never have taken in a mangy cat like you.
Relax, Huldressa. I'm working on it.
You better work fast, because when Magister Iren...
It won't let me look at the books or nothing, so you're gonna have to do it. get it?
Yeah.
You in here?
Yeah.
Did you find anything useful about the... I finished the traps. Once we set them up, they should take care of the moats. Then I can sort out the livestock in Huldressa, and at some point create a counterspell to fix everything for good. Did you learn anything useful?
Found a book that mentioned a wind spirit.
Oh, I read that one, with the wind sorrow lady, right? Oh, what if my spell disturbed her and that's why the moats are acting up? That's troubling, and also a problem for future Ember. Let's focus on one thing at a time. The traps are finished, but the livestock and Huldressa are still a problem. I want to figure out a way to return them all to their natural forms before the illusion does any damage. Could you set the traps while I do that?
Sure.
Here, I'll mark some places to set the traps. They're in a pack by the work tables outside. While you do that, I'll figure out how to fix the livestock and Huldressa. Then I can work on my counterspell. Meet me by...
I'll go.
Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're...
Now it's letting me do it. That's weird. That's weird that it let me do it now.
Yeah, I know.
One day I'll be free, and nothing will stop the nightmares from taking you.
That should come in handy.
Right now I've got the Boy Scout out. Tim.
Yeah.
I wish we could nickname them, because I would nickname him Boy Scout and Miri Girl Scout.
All right, let's get you two back to your regular chicken selves.
I think she is.
You're back! The traps worked, didn't they?
No, it's
See?
Isabel.
I told you I know what
Isabel's
I'm doing.
the Girl Scout.
Mostly. Speaking of which, I think I figured out a way to return the livestock to their original forms.
And how's that?
I made something. I know it looks like a spoon, but, well, technically it is a spoon, but I enchanted it. And I call it the Spoon of Undo. I just tested it on those chickens. It removes the illusions perfectly. Normally I wouldn't bother, but illusions can be disorienting and cause terrible headaches. I don't want any of the animals suffering while I come up with my counterspell. Oh, and Huldressa. I suppose I don't really want her suffering either. Here, take the Spoon of Undo. If you could run around and fix the livestock and Huldressa, that will give me a chance to finally whip up this counterspell. By the time you're finished, I'm sure I'll have something figured out.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Look around for people making animal noises. I'm sure they won't be hard to find. And tell them I'm sorry when you change them back, would you? As for Huldressa, I'm all in favor of leaving her as a guar. Just kidding. Kind of. It sounds cute when you say it. It's a pretty simple reversing enchantment. It should counteract the magic from the moats and dispel the illusion. Basic stuff. Not even I can mess up.
So what were you trying to do?
I wasn't trying to turn animals into people, I swear. I had a theory about animating the inanimate. One of Magister Irin's texts gave me the idea. That's probably why he locks so many of his books away, now that I think about it. Well, I'm hoping to avoid that scenario. But if it does happen, I'm not sure. He's an odd one. I'm too old for him to punish, and he's not really the type to dole out discipline anyway. I think he'd be disappointed, which is so much worse. Well, they're still animals. They might run around a bit, but I doubt they'll make it too difficult for you. They're not exactly geniuses. Personally, if I was a sheep and got turned into a human, I think I'd go off on an adventure. I'll be in the tower working on the counterspell. Come find me when you're done.
Alright, so restoring the sheep. There's one. There's two. Now to go get the cows. There they are, right there. Grab this one first. There's one. There's the other one over here. There she is. Well, stand still.
Was I just a Guar? This is all Emma's fault.
Fish biscuits. That wasn't right. I assume Huldressa is back to her charming self. I've run into a problem. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that I've nearly finished my counterspell, but I need to find a tome called The Mirrored Way to complete it. I know Magister Irin has it, but it's not with the rest of his books. That's the bad news.
And that's bad news. Why?
Because if the Mirrored Way isn't with the rest of his things, it's probably locked away in his arcane library. A library he specifically forbids me from entering. The tome I need has to be in there. Without it, I can't make the counterspell.
So,
Magister Irin has warned me not to enter his library 1,000 times. But these are special circumstances. There will probably be some magical traps inside meant to keep me out. So I'll need your help getting the book while I deal with them. Once we find the Mirrored Way in Magister Irin's library, I can finish my counterspell. I just hope the old man wasn't serious about putting something dangerous inside to keep me out. He was definitely kidding. Had to be. Come on, let's go. Not sure. I picked the lock on the place as soon as I figured out he didn't want me getting in there. He's since put up protections and told me to stay out unless I have his permission. I'm sure he's got some kind of ward or barrier set up.
You're able to enter the arcane library by just picking the lock?
It wasn't hard. Mages like Magister Irin tend to think in very magical ways. They'll put magic reinforcements over every inch of a place. But forget, a few pins and a good ear can foil them. And to be fair to him, I'm a very good lockpick.
How did you get so good at lockpicking?
Necessity. I wasn't exactly raised in the lap of luxury. Not even in the lap of genteel poverty, for that matter. You get good at things like that if you don't want to be hungry. Or caught by guards or angry merchants. Follow me. The library is downstairs. Give me just a moment to pick the lock. All right, let's get in and out as quick as we can. I don't sense anything. Maybe the old man was bluffing. Fish biscuits!
I warned you, Ember.
This spell is specifically targeting me. I'll figure out a way down. You just focus on getting the book. That's it, you got it! Now, let's get out of here before I set off something else.
Before I do, I'm gonna...
Magister Irin really didn't want me getting in there, huh? I didn't know the old man had it in him. He had something to target me specifically. What a sneaky old goat. Good thing I had you with me. You managed to get the book, right? Let me see it.
Here you go.
Let me take a look. No, not that. That would be bad. What about this? Oh, here it is. It's Amahan ist Exis, not Gahan Amexis is. Good thing I checked. See? That's personal growth right there.
What does that even mean?
Two different arcane glyphs. They do entirely different things when written and pronounced aloud. The second one is what I need for my counterspell. Now, all that's left is to get to the old ritual circle and cast this. I'll need your help again.
Ready when you
The
are.
counterspell should set everything right in Tordreyak. Things will be just as Magister Irin left them, and I won't have to face his furrowed brow. I'll need your help at the ritual site. Casting a spell this big is a two-person job.
And why can't you cast your counterspell here?
The old ritual circle is a place of power, and I'm going to need all the help I can get. I plan to draw on the magic there to help strengthen my counterspell. Magister Irin told me about it. This probably isn't how he wanted to implement the lesson. Maybe? Old tales and myths always start from some truth at some point in time. The moats around here seem to be affected by more than my spell, is all I'm saying. I always expect the worst. I find it helpful. If luck is with us, maybe just some irritated wildlife we can deal with as we've done before. Or some of the bolder moats. But if there is some truth to the ancient tales, then maybe we find some sort of burly cranky wind spirit. The ritual circle is just up the hill. I'll meet you there.
Let me guess, you whizzed past this, didn't you?
No.
You've already done it?
Mm-mm. I'm just moving slow. Killing every little bitty thing I can. I mean, unaliving thing, everything I can.
I'm here. First, we need to set the ritual flames. There's 3 around the place.
Disturb not.
Light the 3 ritual flames. I'll get the ones on the altar.
Oh, okay.
Almost there. It's done! The spell is set. Follow me. We should be able to see it materialize. Any second now. It worked! We did it! Come on, let's get back to the tower.
That's so fun.
refused to work under these conditions. I was turned into a guar. A guar!
Of course, Huldressa. I promise to address the situation.
See that you do.
Huldressa sold me out, didn't she?
Let me speak to your associate first, Ember. So, you were witness to the events here, and as I understand it, you had a hand in bringing them to an end. For that, I thank you. And if you'll indulge me, I do have a few lingering questions. What in the world happened? I don't know what I expected, leaving her to her own devices here, even temporarily. Ember and Trouble are old friends. I can still feel the repercussions of this spell gone awry, as you say. Do I have you to thank for rectifying it?
Ember already had the idea to fix it, and before I got here, I just helped her out.
I see.
Yep.
As trying as she can be, she truly is a talented mage. She can be impatient, but given her natural inclination to magic, it's understandable. I always knew I was perhaps not the best teacher for her.
What do you mean?
I took her in because I knew I couldn't leave someone as skilled and impulsive as her to her own devices. But I have neither the time nor aptitude to teach her properly. It's my own failing. Speak to her, would you? I must collect my thoughts.
I'll talk to Ember.
Don't worry. Ember isn't in any trouble. While I am not pleased about my traumatized cook, I must concede that everything is back in order and the consequences of Ember's magic weren't dire. Still, I must consider what to do now.
Is she a difficult student?
I don't mean to give the impression that Ember is incapable of learning. That's not the case. She's a bright mage, one of the brightest I've ever seen. Everything I've taught her, she's taken to like flame to parchment. But therein lies the problem.
How so?
Well, just like a flame, Ember wants to devour everything around her. Her appetite for knowledge is ceaseless. That's good quality in a mage, but not necessarily one I'm equipped to deal with. By my own admission, I'm methodical, cautious, by the books.
And Ember isn't?
Exactly right. Ember needs someone who can keep up with her. Someone who thrusts themselves headlong into adventure so that she may temper herself and her magic beside them. Perhaps when I was younger, I could have been that for her, but not now.
Hey, you! Let's talk while Magister Irin collects his thought. I thought Magister Irin would be as mad as a wet dragon, but he looks amused. It's probably because he's wanted to turn Huldressa into a guar at some point. He just won't admit it. And the fact that we fixed it all before he got here helped. Well, I've been thinking. I'm grateful to Magister Irin, but sitting and reading about magic has little appeal to me. This whole thing just proved to me that I'm too restless here. I want to do magic, not just study it. Go on adventures, see things.
You want to leave?
I think it's time. I've been given good training here, but I still have a lot to learn. For me, the best teachers are curiosity and experience. I learn best by doing, so I need to get out in the world and continue my training. Ember the Sorcerer. I like the sound of that, but that can come later. First, take this. It's not much, but you deserve it. I think we made a good team today. If you ever need a sorcerer who has your back, let me know. We'd have some fun. Magister Irin, I'm grateful for your teachings and your patience.
We get to go get Isabel now.
The world is an excellent teacher for one of your talents.
I'm running right behind you.
Alright. I already readied the quest as soon as I... Okay, I think I went wrong, but I have an idea. Because I need to find the next way.
This is a great area for harvesting.
Find a way shrine.
Oh, if you give me a second, I can say travel to me.
Okay, well.
Travel to me. This is the way shrine to get Isabel.
Yeah, we just gotta go this way. There she is.
Don't worry, sweetheart.
There's a
I'll
sky
figure
shard right
something
here.
out. I always do.
Oh, wait, shrine, I mean.
I'm sorry, this isn't the best time. My friend Aurelia has a bit of a problem. Her mother has promised her hand in marriage, and I need to get her out of it. Somehow. Actually, you look quite capable. Would you mind lending me a hand?
And who are you?
Apologies. My name is Isabelle Valois. I'm an aspirant in the Sapphire Tourney, a proving ground for squires looking to join the knightly orders. Aurelia's mother is knight commander, and, brashly offered her daughter's hand as a prize.
And how are you gonna get your friend out of this promise?
Well, normally, aspirants only compete in one of the trials. If I can win all three, the knight commander will be compelled to grant a boon of my choosing. I can free Aurelia from her mother's promise. What do you say? Will you be my second?
I'll help you.
The 8 must have me in their hearts. My second just left my service, and here I was thinking I'd have to do it alone. All right, there are 3 knightly orders here on the Isle. Let's decide what task to tackle first. The people of the Sisters take pride in our knights, the same as anywhere in High Rock. The Sapphire Tourney hosts 3 orders. The Iron Knot,
really
the
sucks
Oaken
right now,
Order,
hon?
and the Order of the Albatross.
You hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Oaken Knights tend to be battle mages, conjurers,
You
and
just ate.
support spellcasters.
I
Their
know.
power stems from High Isle's strong tradition of druidic magic. Our trial will be to convince an elder to give us a staff, a symbol of their order. I'm guessing it won't be that straightforward, but who knows? There's a way shrine near the Coral River to the east. I'll meet you there, and we can make for the site of the trial.
I'm only gonna get information about one trial at a time. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm no mage, but I think I might have a leg up here. Either way, it's going to make for a good story. That way shrine near the Coral River is our starting point. I'll see you there. Of course. Drake, I'm sorry. I bet I came on a little strong. I've spent months preparing for the tourney, and now the commander's pronouncement has sent me adrift. I'll be all right. What would you like to know? I'm not a knight just yet. That's why I'm in the tourney. I was a squire for years before I came an aspirant. You don't want to know how many stalls I've cleaned. The tourney gives me a chance to prove my worth to the orders, you see. That's a handsome question. I wish I had an answer for you. I can see ways that I'd be a good fit for either the Oaken Order or the Iron Knot. Maybe even the Order of the Albatross. That's a problem for Day's End, Isabel to face. Sorry. It's a curse I picked up from my dad. A word from the old druid tongue that's been co-opted for common folk. I sort of grew up here at the castle, and it's a little more acceptable than the curses the dockhands use, so I use it. Aurelia and I grew up together. We've been close since we were very young, and, well, I can't stand the thought of her marrying one of the other aspirants. Especially Morton's. My goodness, what a dreary man. Nope. The tourney is only called every few years, as schedule and aspirants allow. The commander wants to make sure there are enough people in the mix to make it a challenge. And the orders are only so large on High Isle, as you might imagine. I'm not sure how Tam's folk tourneys work, but here each order sets a challenge. Attempting the challenge for an order marks you in good standing, and each order only chooses 1 or 2 aspirants for knighthood. It's fairly competitive as a result. I'll meet you near the old way shrine just up the road.
You're going to help us. Oh, the 8 bless you.
Gotta meet her near the Way shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Because I chose to do bottom to top.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Oh, he's gonna get annoying again.
He also likes it when you kill ghosts. Sherpa's Knight does not like ghosts.
Gotcha.
You will suffer for this indignity, mortal.
Ugh. I thought I heard Sneg yelling in the distance. He's another aspirant and a complete donkey's arse. Never mind him. We're on a quest.
Right, the Elder Staff.
So we have a bit of a leg up on this one. The Elder is a wizard named Erlebrew. He's actually a friend of my father's. He used to tell me stories when I was young. Funny little man. I would never. Stealing is, well, unknightly. Knowing Erlebrew, the challenge will be more about thinking and reason than magic or subterfuge. Right. If I remember correctly, I think he lives in a little grotto to the south, near the coast. He likes his privacy, our Oaken Elder. I suppose in the stories, knights are usually all swords and glory, but the druids have been here forever, practically. Every kid in the Sisters grows up knowing a little bit about runes and nature and the true way. I think they used to be, but no, these days anyone can join. Even non-mages who want to learn the ways of Ifre. Just another little quirk of life on High Isle.
Alright, so she wants me to use the Way Shrine? Is that it?
For what?
For... Oh, nope, okay. So, I get to walk over. She just wanted to meet at the Way Shrine as a meeting point.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna get her started on
Oh,
this.
good. I was so bored.
She hates wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Funny how you knew exactly. Uh-oh. She hates wolves, so every time I turn into a werewolf. Uh-oh!
It doesn't. Uh-oh.
Find out, right?
Yeah.
That was fun!
I'm still having pain in my throat from them
the
opening my
surgery?
airways. Yeah.
You might want to
Sneg
mention
and
that.
Brelinol beat us here.
Get
It's
behind
probably
me,
just swollen,
squires.
that's all it is.
Sneg was here first. Ha!
We arrived at the same
Well, I
time,
mean,
you
after
simpering
all, I do have a
buffoon.
large esophagus.
Right.
Well, you're still too late. A wizard's magic is no match for the strength and honor of this aspirant. For honor!
All right. Seems like the direct approach won't work here.
I'm sure I can get this barrier open.
Erlebrew doesn't go easy on aspirants, it seems. I think the trick to this is the pillars themselves. Take a look. Carefully.
Forest heron, so I need to examine it.
A bird. Looks like a forest heron, perhaps. Look at that branch there. Representing Spriggans, maybe? A cat's paw. That old man. I know exactly how to bring down the barrier. He's lifted the pillars and the symbols from a story he told me as a child. Almost exactly. A wise old sage puts up a barrier around his home. He's trying to protect a little girl he's raising from a fearsome dark knight. She grows up to be a mighty warrior, but the sage makes her figure a way out of the sacred grove. In the tale, the symbols on the pillars held the key. Like the cat there. A cat's paw is a pretty little flower that grows in shady forests.
Okay.
And that bird looks like a forest heron. I'd bet anything we need one of their feathers.
And the third?
I've seen it before. It's a druidic symbol for Spriggans. In the tale, she befriended one that lived in the grove. She wore a Spriggan's veil, a wreath of leaves they shed every year. Here, if you can find the items, I'll guard our spot.
Okay, let's go get this stuff. Ooh, I got a lead.
What
Tim.
kind of lead?
Just like a lead. It was a cool water lead.
Oh, yeah. That felt good.
And take the imp stool. Destroy the bear. It was taking a scratch, but as soon as I said something, he was gonna come after me. Oops. Cat's paw. Ancestor Silk on my way back. Did I miss something? I did. My ADOS is kicking in.
Mine too.
The charges
already been
include
this way.
larceny, goat smuggling, fraud, and excessive use of profanity in the presence of nobility.
Okay then.
You're back, carrying feathers and branches and flowers, I hope. Majestic birds, right up until you're cleaning scat off the docks. A Spriggan's veil, powerful symbolism. That did it! Can you talk to him? I'm all sweaty.
Oh, hello then. Figured out my barrier, did you? And is that little Izzy I see back there?
Yes, I'm acting as her second. She said you used to know her as her child?
She remembered the tale of Myriette la Courageuse, eh? So nice you two could come out there. Usually it's just me and the forest spirits these days.
Do you mind if we took your staff?
Of course not. Solve the puzzle, take the staff. That's the idea, right? Oh, it's out back leaning against the cottage. Enjoying good health, second.
Thank you.
Off you go then, and be careful where you put that thing. That staff's like me. It might be old, but it can still zap the ears off a rabbit if you aren't careful.
Were you hoping Isabel would complete your trial?
Oh, no, that would be wildly inappropriate. I pulled this challenge directly from the pages of one of my favorite books. Who can blame me? I'm a daffy old wizard. Come here, lass. No need to dawdle near the door like you're still a squire.
Thank you, you old goat. Still thinking of me all these years later.
He said it's out by the door.
Hey, you.
No, not you. You.
We've got the staff.
What's
The
up?
moment I heard Erlebrew was representing the Order, I knew we might have a shot. Well done. I am. Those stories Erlebrew told me when I was little, they're a part of why I'm in the tourney today. And I won't lie, it's nice to know he still cares about me. Strange, lovely man. Let's move on.
Order
They're
the Iron
martial
Knots.
warriors and excellent to horse. You might say the Iron Knot is the most traditional of the Sapphire Orders.
Okay.
Our trial will be to find the hilt from a lost sword called Redheart. It was the blade of the first Duke Dufort.
And where was it lost?
Somewhere on these lands, before they belonged to the Duforts. The hilt supposedly had a massive rough-cut ruby in it. Should be easy to spot. My last squire, Burjo, suggested we hit the castle
Blackfoot.
library to get an
Hey,
idea of
Blackfoot.
where to start looking.
Let's find the
How's it
hilt.
going?
Isabel?
It's going.
Aurelia?
Congratulations on 100.
Don't be annoyed. I, did sort of follow along.
100?
I'll catch up to you. I want to talk to Aurelia, make sure she's all right.
100 subscribers?
Oh, me? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was listening to the conversation that the NPCs were having, and they were talking over you, so.
That's okay.
Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Oh, that reminds
Absolutely.
Magic-y?
That reminds me. Either tomorrow or Thursday, I will give an update. When it's gonna happen, but that is when we're gonna do our Q&A. So, for those who are watching, if you have any questions that you want to ask me about myself to get to know me a little better, that is when you'll do it. Like I said, I have it on Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram, you can always leave me a comment down in one of my videos, and preferably this one, and for the question that you want.
So,
And I will answer it.
how much further did you get on Isabel, babe?
I am on the second part of the quest. Why?
I figure since Blackfoot's in here, if he wants to, he can join us in maybe a random vet or...
Not vet right now. I honestly have a headache.
Or we can just do a normal.
Yeah, we can do it normal. I don't mind doing dungeons. I have a headache right now, and I'm wearing my glasses because I had to get a shower after mowing the lawn.
I know.
Yeah, let me get. I'm working on
While few
getting some things into research here, and I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'm just picking up fighter guilds and whatnot. Fighter guild, mage guild, and undaunted so I can work on those skills for the companions. I'm down to my last 2 companions to go into my home.
Nice. That's a lot of work right there. God damn.
Yeah.
I did like a lot of. I was actually starving at dinner time because of, like, I spent like a half an hour on mowing the lawn. And that is exercise, believe it or not, people.
Did you push mow it?
Yes.
Yes, that is exercise. Damn skippy it is. I was gonna say if you were riding it, not so much, but you know, yeah, pushing it is definitely exercise.
Yes, I'm borrowing my uncle and my cousin's push mower because it's the end of the season.
I know an even more workout when it comes to lawnmower. Use the 1960s, 50s lawnmower.
Oh,
before they had motors.
Bite me, Tim.
I've done it.
Just bite me. I would not want to do that.
My neighbor uses one of those. It's kind of funny. It's environmentally friendly for sure.
Oh, I'm not.
But when he lets it get a little
bit
too long, it's a tough go for him.
Well, considering the fact that we hadn't
people left books open all over the place. How
mowed
rude.
the lawn since we moved in 3
Find
weeks
anything
ago.
promising? Let's chat.
Oh, you guys moved?
We moved into the new place 3 weeks ago.
The book was already open. I
Jeez.
bet my old second Burjo offered the same
That's
advice he
never
gave
fun.
me to aspirant Langley. Let's see. You're right. Looks like the Duforts had a holdfast there before they became nobles. Oh wait, I know this place.
Then I had
it's
my
an old
surgery
ruin off to the
yesterday.
east. Aurelia and I used to pretend it was a witch's lair when we were young.
I got
Well, in
even
my
bigger penis
defense, I didn't
extension.
know it was owned by the Duforts
Nice.
when we played there as kids.
Now you're really
Also
dipping
didn't
into the
know
water when you
nightly
sit down in the
run. There
toilet,
aren't really
huh?
roads back there.
Yep.
But I remember a nice wide path we can take. I'll mark your map. Maybe
Making
I'll
my
see you
wife
there.
blush over
I'm
there.
hoping we can beat the other aspirants to the hilt.
Let me guess, you're watching
Each
the
of the
stream,
captains have their own view on how to earn honor.
Oh, I
I've heard
wouldn't be
stories
saying
that
that
the
I
Iron
wouldn't
Knot's
be watching it
captain,
if I had said
Orlfeth, has
something.
slain. That's a funny thought.
Okay, I'm all done.
What about you, dear? Are you done?
I guess I could be for now.
Okay, social.
I mean, I'm on my way to the Dufont area.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm on the second part of the quest.
Invite to group. Random normal.
Oh my goodness, that didn't take long
That
at
was
all,
fast.
did it? Whoa,
Well, you
whoa,
got
whoa,
too
whoa,
deep.
whoa! What is with the static here?
I've exited the queue.
What?
That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was exited of the queue.
We have to wait a couple minutes.
What happened?
I don't know.
Are they having problems with dungeons?
No.
Nah.
Like too many people?
Mm-mm.
Tim's giant cock.
Yep, just smacking everybody in the forehead.
Big old mushroom stamp.
Is it over?
Wow, really?
Such a burden.
Are you ready to hit it again, Tim?
Hold on, I gotta check to see if it's... Because it takes... if somebody exits out on accident, it takes a couple minutes for them to reset it.
Well then.
There we go.
Oh, shit.
So we have a healer?
Yep.
Tim's a healer?
Dark Cat. No.
No?
I'm a fake healer.
Oh, you played as the healer. Got it. I really don't want to do the quest right now. Do I have to, or can we just run through it?
You don't have to do the quest if you don't need to.
I need to, but I don't want to.
Don't have to.
Okay.
You'll never get these eggs.
Things are gonna die so quick in here.
Kill them. Light it up.
This is a...
Sentry, you double crosser.
This is a fake DPS, too.
Who's a fake DPS?
I don't know. Somebody who's super uber powerful.
I was lagging. I was way back at the beginning. I got a message, and I'm sorry that I...
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the fact that you guys are taking them out before I can even, while I'm in the process of eating. Because I'm about ready
What are you
to
eating?
go back to human.
Oh, you're a werewolf. That's right.
What's this? More fodder for the quagga.
Light it.
I'm trying to get my werewolf up.
How's that going? Pretty good?
I've only got two things that I can... Two things so far. Because I don't have enough sky shards.
Oh. You don't need sky shards as long as you do a mission in a dungeon and complete it. You get the skill
would
point.
you just...
I thought there was a boss there.
Not for number 1.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 there is.
Who does number 2 work for?
You tell him, buddy. You tell him. Fried bugs, anyone?
I love fried bugs.
Look at all that damage. This is my trial character.
I love how
My
you're
main
like
DPS.
leaving me behind.
We're not leaving you behind. And I'm using my
I love
weak
healing combustion. That's great.
I'm using my weak back bar.
Well, the thing is, it's not letting me use my,
Ow.
my alt or anything. Or not, whatever.
Well, when you're a werewolf, you don't get an ult.
That's not what I mean. It's having difficulties again, Tim. I can't use the two that I've got. My howl and my... Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to human. Since it's having difficulties. Which way are we going?
This way.
The gold turbine! Where's the...
Damn it! Broken! Maybe those eggs down there are in better shape. Do me a favor and
Smoky
take care of
human.
the undesirables down there. I'll stay here and
I need healing!
Did he say he has AIDS?
He did.
Man, sucks to be you.
Aid me!
Kill you? Fine.
Set it ablaze!
I mean, it's not like anybody tends to...
Good, but you're not done yet.
Cowards, the lot of you.
We've got a boss
This
right
mine
here
belongs
anyway.
to House Selos.
Yeah, boss is showing up.
And will be disciplined as
There
such.
he is. I'm coming at him. Ooh, you knocked me down, you asshole.
Yeah, he has a tendency to knock people down.
Look at me, come on. Look at me, there you go. Come on. Oh. No, you look at me, come on. Look at me, I said. There we go. Second taunt. Ah, and I had it blocked too. How'd that happen? Oh, you ass. No, 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 no. You look at me, dude. There we go.
Incredibly lame. We'll have this place cleaned out in no time. Oh, this is good stuff. Old Selos must have been raking in a fortune.
So, Blackfoot, what do you think of this DPS character?
Where you at?
Right here.
There you are. You have a tail.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're up.
My sword needs to be charged.
I like your wings. Where'd you get those at?
I gotta step back.
I got
My
those
sword
out of
needs
the
to be
most.
charged.
They're dead. Go ahead. That is out of a motif set.
Really? Which one?
Hold on. Let me.
I would be
Just,
highly interested in grinding for that. That's fucking sweet.
I think it's called the Requiem set.
Huh.
But I got mine out of the Endeavor store.
Oh. Awesome.
So I don't know if you know what sets I'm using. I'm using Treasure Hunter and of course Maul, because it's a sword. And World of Depths from DNR. But World of Depths is my main DPS boost.
Awesome.
And it's all light attack.
Oh, Jesus.
More $5.
That took a lot of my power. I got to devour was the Hive King or whatever it was. So I'm gonna be turning back to human here in a minute.
In a moment.
Yep, right there.
I shared that to you so you can see what it does.
Got another boss? Okay.
Yep. Do you think your poison's actually going to affect an Argonian?
Oh, this thing will get off my dick.
You're dead.
Got it.
Nice.
Got these stranglers over here. Alright, now where to?
Up the hill. To the
And
right.
There's Treasure Hunter. I don't know if you know what that does. There's not a common often played set though. It should be. But it's not.
Who got that? Is that what you're using right now?
Yeah.
Bam.
I see him. So who's the boss here? Is it the boss?
The cuttings. Oh, you guys are over there? I'm over at the other boss.
Oh.
I went the wrong way.
Here.
I'm coming.
He's gonna get mad at me here in a second.
Me?
No, that guy.
What is going on with someone's mic there?
I don't know.
There's another boss over here.
Oh, he dead. I killed him.
This guy over here?
Yep.
Oh.
Cutting steer. He's right here.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, so now where to?
Well, I can always
you
kill.
did come over here.
What
Nice.
do you mean?
Good chit. Good chit. Whoa.
Okay,
Okay. Sweet.
we just did another one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't been to this one yet. Is this must be one of the new ones?
Yeah, that's the new dungeon.
Oh shit. Cool. I have not been here. Very cool. Where are we at?
I don't know,
Ooh, that's a neat looking map. I like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Tim, why are you requesting I get into a group? I'm with you already.
I didn't request.
fools! Oh, it says I can't join anything with you because I've already in a group.
Why won't
We're
they
already in a group.
listen? A
Yeah,
temporal
right
distortion
here.
swirls through Baal. Go in there and contain. Just one of the skills. I prefer to keep an stone's blessing.
Whatever. Alright.
Push through the opposition. We must find the distortion.
Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't even checked on the sets for this set, this area.
Alright. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second.
One.
Funny. Okay, guys, that's it for me tonight. I'm going to see you guys on either tomorrow or Thursday. Wow. Tomorrow or Thursday for our Q&A, and then I will see you guys on Friday for a normal stream. Have a good day.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.